Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Hopefully things are working. I'm not sure if I'm even comfortable yet. I haven't really played at the new desk and the new setup for too long yet, so this is going to be a little bit of finagling today. We'll see how this goes. I've been doing a little bit of AFKing up here while I was getting things set up. I want to place it on the torch. It's fine. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna do some cleanup around the base today because before I start the next episode, I need to like get kind of some things out of the way here. Encrypted, what's up, dude? Unchecked door. Hello. Thank you for the follow. We have a new streaming setup. I'm now like camera dead on at the monitor. Don't know how I feel about it. I originally had it like the camera was up here and the monitor was higher, but it felt like it was looking down at me, so that whole thing was weird. So I feel very close, but I feel like it's cool because you have the whole shelving back here. You got the TNT lamp, you got the potion bottle, you got the axolotl. You got redstone ore. You got a little Minecraft lamp, a little creeper mug, Scarland book, and then down here and here you got some torches. So it's cool. And now I don't have the button worked out yet. The things are in a nice router. Yeah, the router might go down. I have one more shelf down there, and I might put something fun here. And Alexis right here. Here, hold on. And the button's not set up yet. The button system is coming tomorrow, but I cleaned it up, so hopefully it should just be a button to full cam. Yes, and audio is working in full cam mode. So this is my signed Hermitcraft Season 8 poster. I love this poster. This poster is sweet. You can't see the signatures because of how far away it is, but I love it. All of these things light up. But they all take AAA batteries, which I didn't realize. Is the Scarland book is signed? It's signed on the inside. When I went to TwitchCon, he didn't want to ruin the cover, so he signed it on the inside. But it is signed. And then you can't quite see it, but there's a thing behind my chair right here. This is a laser engraver because I like to engrave a lot of my like equipment, like lighting equipment and stuff for movies. So yeah, it's a decent setup. This is not the final form. This is just a test. This is weird. I don't know if I like the camera being here because I'm looking here. Chat is now here. Chat used to be over here, but now the chat's over here. So I'm getting reorientated with everything. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Oh yeah, it's over there. It's over there. We'll see how it feels. So one of the big things that we want to, I don't even know if I like the camera being like straight on like this, or if I should put it over here when I'm looking at chat. I don't know. TBD. One of the big things we got to do today is this. This is so in the way and so close to where my actual building is. This goes, and this is why I have the schematic up. This is actually supposed to go in, what is it? This little circle right here. This is where I want it. So we're gonna make an attempt to move all of the cows, move all the cows over to there. And we're gonna see how it goes. But first, I want to like prep the thing that they're gonna go in. And this over here grew quite a bit, so I should have plenty of wood to do this. So we're gonna move the cows. We're gonna move the that right there, the dripstone farm. We're gonna move that. I think we might move the sheep farm, the wool farms potentially. Today's your first day back at work after 3 weeks off. Oh, that's got to be painful. That has got to be painful. You're lucky, I guess. Surprisingly, not too many crazy emails to sift through. After 3 weeks off, that is pretty lucky. Vicky's job instated a thing where they all couldn't take off at the same time anymore. So nobody could take off like the full 2-3 weeks around Christmas this year. So they all had to like decide what week they wanted to take off. They could do one. They could either do like Christmas break or the week that New Year's Eve was on. So she actually had to work New Year's Eve and New Year's week. She got New Year's Day off, but she had to work the whole week because I guess there have been issues in the past where everybody's trying to take off for 2 weeks straight, and in her job, if that happens, not a lot gets done, and that ain't good. So you got a nice long break there. That's got to be lovely. Probably a little bit hard to come back to work after having that much time off, though. I'd be a little lazy feeling. Okay, so some of the teams are like that here. Oh, really? Time off? What is this concept? I mean, I have time off right now. I'm enjoying the time off situation. No one can cover for me when I'm out anyway, so it really doesn't matter who else is around when I'm not. Oh, okay. So they're SOL either way. Lockstock, what's going on, dude? How you doing? New streaming setup. We're giving it a try. Taking some getting used to. Chat is now on the left side, so my brain is like, I don't know how I like the camera straight down the pike here, but we'll see. So they just have to restrict the amount of time I can take off at once. Oh, if they were going to do anything like that makes sense. That would suck if they did that. Okay, so this is a dispenser and a hopper. I think those are the only two things I really got to get into place ahead of time. Let's see here. I have a coffee. It's still very hot though. Today felt like a coffee day. I got woken up early again. I don't know why, but the neighbor's dog freaked out at 5 a.m. That is a rare occurrence. But it was rough. Lockstock, I've been seeing a lot of little drip teaser stuff for Stargate. I've been seeing what's going on out there, but there's stuff coming out, and it's pretty cool. Oh, okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to do this like I have it here, where it goes into the hopper at an angle? Probably angle it into a chest. So let's see here. We can make a chest real quick. What do we got? We got some slabbage. We got some slab. We could make a barrel out of this, right? Barrel. Cool. I go time off. Well, I mean, I finished work 20 minutes ago and just got to the hotel. Yeah, all good here, just freezing, doing it. Woo! Oh boy. I got 1 more month till I jump back into it. We start like February 2nd on the next movie, so I'm enjoying the little bit of time off I have. Okay, so I think I want the cows to land about here ish. Maybe they could be a little higher. So if that's there, dispenser's there. And then let's see here. Barrel is here. This means that they are higher. Good. I'm super stoked about Stargate stuff. It's one of my favorite franchises. The only thing, and maybe it's not really a bad thing, but it's just something that I'm like I don't know. I'm a purist in a way. Maybe that's not the right way to look at it, but it's the best way I could explain it. The stuff that I've seen about Stargate is that it might be like completely just ignoring all of the OG stuff, which I don't love that. Hold on. Let's snooze this. I kind of would have liked if they kept some of the original content. To be honest, I haven't seen anything. The big thing that I've seen that I don't love is that it's a complete reboot. Yeah. That I don't like, and I hope that that's false. I hope that that's wrong, because I don't want that. No, they got to keep the original story. That's what I'm saying, right? They don't have to pick up from it. They don't have to like acknowledge it too much. But if they freaking relaunch it, this is what I've seen. It sounds like it's just a complete relaunch, and they freaking find the Stargate again, and blah, blah, blah. That's the little leaks I've seen. I'm hoping they're wrong, because I do not want that. That would be pretty not great in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm debating attempting to use water streams here. Kind of. We'll see. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. We're still trying to figure this out. They definitely have to keep the original story. They literally cannot improve the original. They need to build this. They need to build the story. I mean, I get it to some extent. It's been, gosh, when did Stargate Universe get off the air? I think I was married at that point, so it had to have been, or I was with Vicky, so it had to have been like 2011, 2012-ish. I don't remember. So like, it's been over 10 years, and I wonder, the only reason I could see them wanting to do this is needing to help get a new audience involved, because I could see, like, if they try and go off the original concept, a lot of the people who did watch it, sure, they'll all come back, but I feel like they're gonna struggle getting a new audience, which, you know, maybe that's an issue. I could see, you know, if they're trying to bring in a new crowd, how do you go backwards? How do you just start with the fact that, oh, we have a Stargate and we're just kind of going with it? You know, how do you just go from that concept without explaining the whole backstory? Do you remember the episode where they in the future and they had like an Earth Alliance and public knew, but that would be a cool concept for the future? God. I wish I knew the past of these as good as that. There were how many freaking episodes? Vaguely. But I will say this. I think they shouldn't, I don't think it should be based on the future. I think whatever, like, if that was the future of the show, of the concept then, but that future is like now, then that's fine. But the show should not take place in like the future. But if that is the future and the future is like this year, then that's fine. That makes sense. I feel like if they reboot, they should use alternate reality timeline, the one that caused the Wraith to invade Earth near the end of it. Like, oh, I think they don't want anything to do with bad guys like the Wraith anymore. I think, and this is me looking back on it with fondness and loving it back then, I think the Wraith were a very early 2000s, late 90s easy villain. I think that kind of villain today people would look at and laugh at. I just think it's harder. If they're trying to do it in a way that it feels like a good serious sci-fi, the characters that were like the Wraith, even the Goa'uld, I don't think are a great bad guy unless they're redone in a better way. Like, just think about, like, what was his name? Ball, the multiples of him and stuff like that. There was a enjoyable goofiness to it that I think back then was totally fine, and I loved it. Trust me, I have a picture of me with Daniel Jackson. Like, I don't know if it exists anymore, but I helped make like a Stargate fan film like years and years ago. Hold on, let me just see. Is this on? This is the beauty of having dual screens now. I could bring this up without having you guys see it. Oh wait, what was that? Okay, hold on. Let me just see real quick. You guys can't see it. I'm not going to show it to you. Hold on. What was it called? Stargate. Man, it was so long ago. It's like, I'm talking like 2003. What the heck was it called? I can't even remember. That's how long ago this was. It probably does not exist anywhere. Stargate, let me see. Stargate Hades. That's what it was called. Let's see here. I may or may not be in it. Oh my God, he uploaded it 1 month ago. What the heck? I don't know if you're going to hear this. Hold on. No, you're not. Okay, good. Oh, wow. He totally uploaded it. Oh, good God. It's so bad. Oh, no. Okay, I guess it exists. Yeah, so I may have helped make a Stargate fan film years ago. So I loved it, but still, some of those concepts I think today would feel very cheesy, unfortunately. Okay, I'm looking at this now and I'm realizing I should have this actually higher. I should have this as a drop shaft, because otherwise, it's only gonna let me snooze this one more time, isn't it? They're just gonna crawl back out of this thing. See, either I lower, I think, do I lower this by one? I think I lower this by one. No, I think I just got to raise this whole thing up by more. Oh well, I didn't think about it. I definitely did not think that through. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have too much to do today. I just got to clear this up and clear some other stuff up. So we have more than enough time to mess with this. I may, depending on how much time we do have, try and figure out how I want to do the auto crafter for the rockets, because that whole system is working wonderfully, by the way. I'm pleasantly surprised at how decently functional that weird little sugarcane farm is that I made. I might have to do a little bit of improvement on it. Specifically, I need more detectors, probably just 2 more. I don't have to go too crazy, because I don't think it's activating as much as it should be, but it's working very, very well. It's working very, very, very well. So yeah, I also, other news, I think this week and next week, and I don't know how often this is going to happen, since I only have like a month or so left until the next movie starts. But for this month, I might try doing a different game on later this week, probably tomorrow, and the tomorrow after that. I actually think that the Ancients themselves would be a solid choice for a big bad and reboot. The Ancients would be an interesting one for sure. I think the Ancients were good. See, I feel like Stargate Universe was like the first one that I think tried to be more serious. I don't remember what the bad guys were in there. Okay, so a couple bad guys that are good choices. The ancients are good. I think that they could be made in a serious way. You know, it was a good one that I think in today's world would still play well. The replicators. I think the replicators actually were a solid choice of a bad guy in Stargate. They were probably one of the more interesting concepts. And I've seen that concept of the like replicator bad guys many times before. But whether or not they're going to go with that or just make a new baddie, who knows? That I have not seen yet. Okay. Feel like I don't want them to accidentally walk over the top of this thing. Is that possible? Let's see. Maybe? Okay, there we go. These things are going to just explode out everywhere, and it's going to be ridiculous. And I'm going to cry. I mean, I'm going to cry. As long as I get 2 over there, it's fine. If I had enough leads, I'd make like a bunch of leads and try and lead them all. Would that be ridiculous? I mean... Wait, hold on. Maybe that's not ridiculous. So if I break this and this, they should all start piling out. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What they redid the leads. So I have 3. Is it just string now? It is just string. Okay, I have 11. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so hold on. Let's see here. How am I gonna get the leads back? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right? Okay, so boop 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 boop. Okay, so we have 11 on leads. And I think, whoa, okay. Cowmageddon, let's go. Okay, I've made a mistake. I am now in here with the cows. Come on. Come on. Oh god. Come on, everybody come this way. Okay, well, we're going like this. We're going. Come on. Do I still have all the leads? I can't believe it if I do. It's a cow parade. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry it up now. Come. I feel like there's only 1 lead here. I definitely feel like I only have 1. I only have 1. Okay. Well, sure. And down he goes. Okay. So what happened to the other 11 leads? Curious. Let's go find out. Are they all just chilling? Look at all these guys. Look at it. It's a cow parade. This is amazing. Okay, cool. 10 leads here. Cool. Let's just come on. Keep moving. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What am I doing? We can they'll follow me if I just grab some wheat, right? Yeah, so if I take the wheat and I just kind of come up here. Come on, everybody. They're like perfectly evenly spaced out. No. This way. Oh, look at them. It's a train. It's a train of cows. Water bucket behind them. I was thinking the water bucket, but I would have had to have made this whole thing a little bit better. It is a conveyor belt of cows. This is amazing. No, keep going. Keep going. You know you... Okay, you got a little stuck. I hide? Okay, well, you two are going to have to get pushed. Okay. That was pretty good. That was pretty phenomenal. Cool. Okay. We don't have too many more. We might be able to get them all in there. Okay. Is that everybody? Yeah. Come on. Come on, guys. Just keep coming. Yes. Yep. Dang it. Okay. Well, this will work. This is fine. This is fine. Come on. They don't see it as well. Okay. I got to stay on top. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Keep coming. Keep coming. You in the back there. Hurry right along. Come on. Come on. Round the corner. You? Yeah. One more corner here. Keep it going. Yes. Okay. Everybody in. This is where it's going to be a little tricky. Okay. Come on. I'll push the last couple in if I have to. You too? Hey. Okay. That was a lot less painful than I thought it was going to be. Like for realsies? That was like almost too easy. I can't. Okay. I'm very happy with how things worked there. I want this and this and this. I want the water bucket out of this, and then I want the lever. I got the lever. Okay, cool. We'll set this system up, and now we have it moved, and we're good. Okay. Let's just see here. So they're there, and I think if we want to do this, this goes here, and then the water bucket goes here, and then if I break this block here, and then I put the lever, gosh, I think I got this here. Yep, that raises them up. That lowers them down. Okay, and that's like where we can give them wheat to breed them up. Okay, all right. Good stuff. All in a day's work here. I feel good about that. Okay, let's clean this whole system up now. Yeah. Cool. Not bad. I feel good about that. Okay, so let's turn this off for a minute. I don't know on a comfortability scale how I feel about looking to the left with this monitor. My neck naturally does not like looking to the left. I like looking here. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this, but the problem is I have my game in the middle. I have my secondary screen on the right, and I have my streaming computer monitor on the left. I have this system hooked up with fiber to 2 monitors downstairs, so that when me and my wife play video games, I'm still just using the same computer that's up here. But that system is the same, where it's like middle, where this monitor is the game and the right monitor is the secondary monitor. If I swap these 2 monitors, then every time I go downstairs, I'm going to have to swap the displays. And I don't have a good way around that. I don't have a great way around that. But I don't want to have to do that. Sorry, did you find the episode you created? Did you find that episode you created? I was on tablet. Yes, I did. If you Google Stargate Hades, apparently my friend like re-uploaded it like a month ago, weirdly enough. So it's out there, and you can find it, and it wasn't posted too long ago. Stargate Hades. I'm pretty sure it's a good laugh. Now, please keep in mind, it was shot before like HD cameras were really a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure we only had like 720p. It was rough. It was rough back then. We're talking like 2005, 2006 time period. That's how old that was. And these people were like really into that stuff. I mean, so was I. But they had like all the prop guns. They had like the P90s and everything. Like they were like serious about the costumes and all that. It's really good for fan bases, but it's a good story and it fits. And okay, so this is what I was saying on like the reboot aspect of it. I think for the most part, a lot of the bad guys and villains and whatnot that existed. Thank you so much for the sub. Aren't you already subscribed to me? How did you resubscribe? I'm so confused. Oh, well. Well, I appreciate it either way. I think some of the bad guys and stuff from back when the show first came out would need a hardcore revamp, because I think by today's like viewing standards, some of them would be considered a bit goofy. For some reason, it popped up. I renewed like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So that's why I'm confused. But either way, I appreciate it. We were just saying like the Ancients would be an interesting concept for the bad guy, but I really don't think they're going to bring anything back from the OG series. My My suggestion was if they were the replicators. I feel like that's very poignant in today's age. You know, sophisticated AI replicators would be on brand for what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of others, I don't think the Wraith are good bad guys. I think people would laugh at that nowadays. But I guess we'll see. I don't remember seeing when it was coming out. I don't think was it a this year thing or 2027? I don't know if they were filming it yet. I think they're in the writer's room this year, filming next year or filming end of this year potentially. I gotta go do more research on it, but I don't think it's very soon. Boop boop, and we can put the leaves over here. Okay, and then we just gotta get rid of this cobblestone. Cool. Oh yeah, that's my AFK spot up there. And that is good that this is now out of the way. This was annoying me. This was too close. This was too close for where we were going to be, you know, building stuff. I still got to do a lot of this terraforming, but that's fine. I wonder, I guess, I don't know if I should rebuild this setup. I'm not really using the dripstone right now. I got to get it out of the way, but I don't know if I'm using it enough. It's hard to think of a new concepts, as most of the concepts of Stargate based on our gods, and they covered a large range of them. Yeah, it would be a little bit difficult to really, like, if you weren't a massive fan of the universe, I enjoyed Stargate Universe a bit. I was very frustrated with the fact that they didn't finish it. And that was super aggravating to me. It's still great. Oh God, it's still crazy to think that like Jason Momoa really got his start on Atlantis. You ever think about that? You're like, this guy, I remember him. God, I thought he was a big dude on Atlantis. Now he's like twice as big as he used to be. And I'm not talking about like him in terms of popularity. I mean, like he was like just physically, he was a big dude. But like, I don't know, he got crazy. Not saying bad, but it's at the bottom of the list. I think I liked the more serious nature that they tried to go with it. And that maybe is why I liked Universe a little bit more. I liked Universe, I think, more than Atlantis. I just never liked the Wraith as a bad guy. I always had a hard time with the Wraith. The concept of them just seemed weird to me. Like this species that just like kind of hibernated between killing humans or whatever. I don't know. It never really worked, and the timeline never really made sense to me. So for me, it was SG-1, Universe, except for the fact that they didn't end it properly, and then Atlantis. Okay. Okay, so we've cleaned that up. Where are we going to move this little wool farm here? I don't know. It is producing quite a bit of wool. Are my shears gone? I don't know if I have any shears. Oh, they're almost done. Hey, well, let's clean up my inventory because that's still atrocious. Let's put this stuff away. Vampires were huge at the time, so having a vampire like body made sense for that at the time. Oh, was that like Twilight time? Is that with Twilight and Underworld? Was that also going on then? Was that what it was called? Oh, and Buffy, I guess, kind of. Buffy, Angel, all those shows were going on then, right? Yeah, I kind of get it, but I don't know. There was some other good ones. There was like there were the ones kind of at the end of SG1 that I thought were an interesting concept. The Ori? The heck were they? Do you remember them? They weren't too bad. They were interesting. Okay, and let's put this stuff away. Let's put this away. Yeah, I was literally typing that about, but I believe Wraith based on Incan world ending gods. I don't know where they came from conceptually. They were actually ascended ancients. Who, the Ori? Is that what that was? I don't remember that. I don't remember it enough. It was so long ago. And that was kind of when I started to peter out watching it a bit. Because that's when it switched over. That's when it was like, oh, it's now Farscape. You know? Isn't that when we got the guys from Farscape over there? And I was a big fan of Farscape. I actually really liked Farscape. So I remember the Farscape crew coming over like, what the hell is happening right now? It kind of went off the rails there. But whatever. Yes. I do remember they were more like the Crusaders and all that jazz. Yep, it's why Daniel was such a big part of the story. He was ascended. Right, because he came back too, right? I remember that. He like died and then came back. Was he like gone for a season and came back? It's so funny. It's so weird how like long ago this was and how much of it is kind of like buried in my memory somewhere. What is this going on here? Why do I have just this random pillar of scaffolding? This does not need to be here. We can get rid of this. This is the main big bad Ori was his daughter. Oh my god. What? I so don't remember that. Good god. I might have to do like if they don't do a full reboot, I might have to just go back and watch a little bit of that. Because I don't remember that at all. That is news to me. I really fell off at that point, apparently. When did the show start? Because I feel like, when was the first Stargate SG-1 episode? Because maybe it's just an age thing. Because I didn't start watching Stargate from the beginning. I definitely started much later on. Okay, so those guys are in a good spot. I feel like I should consider moving the villagers out of there. Okay, so let's see here. Or at least a couple of them. I was going to put a villager over here or something. I think I was going to have villagers like here. Like chilling out in this building. Yeah, Daniel and the black-haired woman from another planet, I forget her name. And her and Daniel's daughter was the parent of the big bad. Wow. I don't remember that at all. What? Okay, hold on. I need to do a little bit of research. A little bit of research real quick. Okay. So Stargate SG-1. So it started in 1997. Okay, just to give, hold on. Let's go full screen. This will be fun for a second. Just to give some context. It started in 1997. I wasn't even a teenager when the first episode aired. I would have been 12 years old. So I was not a teenager. I probably didn't start watching it for at least, I would say, probably 2001 is when I started watching it. And then if it went till 2007, I don't think I watched it much after 2005. I think I really like my prime time of watching was like 2001 to 2005 is when I really watched it hardcore. Just to give some context for like when I was all into it, which was mostly when I was like I was in high school and the beginning of college is when I was super into it. But I've seen the whole thing. I have seen all of it. It was originally a Showtime series. It was much darker in season 1 and less family friendly. I've watched all the series about 10 times, and that not including watching random TV episodes. I was 7 when I started. I don't think my parents would have let me watch it that early. That's probably why I didn't watch it till later. That seems like a parental decision. Okay, so I don't know what this is going to be made out of, but we're going to just get a couple of villagers over there. Well, how many villagers do we have here? How many villagers are in here? I need to get the villagers out of here. Is there even a building going here? I don't even know. Maybe we just leave the villagers for now. We'll leave the villagers for now. We'll just terraform around them until we actually know what we're doing with that. But that cleans up a couple things. This is staying. I actually have a building for this, so that's fine and dandy. That's the outline for that building. Trying to think, what else can we clean up? I guess that's really the majority of it. I'd say they weren't till about 10 I really got into it. Yeah, I would say from I definitely was older than that when I got into really watching it. Okay, so let's fix this. Let's fix this. Let's do that next, because this is starting to fall apart. What the heck? This is already like full. Fascinating. Okay. How much sugarcane do we have? Okay, so okay. Well, something has occurred. My minecart has stopped moving. Well, that's not useful. Right, I need to get in the shower and meeting crew in reception for 11:30. Well, thanks for stopping by, talking some Stargate. Why is this not moving? Always a good time. I'll keep you posted if I see anything more about it. I don't know why that would have stopped there. That's frustrating. I don't know how much I lost then, because I don't know when that would have stopped. Not what I was expecting to have happen. How am I going to get up here? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Maintenance hatch, and then we'll do this. Okay, and this is how we get up here. Is anything in this even? Okay. So go. Really weird. I don't know why it would have stopped. What the heck? Not enough momentum? I had this running plenty. Okay, hold on. Very, very strange. This was working fine. Okay, come on. Get the full pickup. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay, there it goes. Right? Maybe I need some more powered rails? Wow, it's like struggling. Okay, let's maybe go get a couple more powered rails. That seems super weird to me. Let's make like 2 more stacks. I think I have enough gold. I should be fine. Let's see here. Gold and sticks. That's all I really need, right? Do I need redstone? I think I need some redstone. Yeah, redstone? Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Cool. Let's go stick this in there and just give it an extra boost. Make sure we're good. It seemed really slow on the front portion, right? So we'll tweak that up here. Yeah, see this over here needs some love. Boop, boop. So we'll go here and there, and then here. Am I gonna? It stopped again over there. It doesn't like slow down the heavier it is, right? I don't know why that would be, but it totally just stopped in that spot again, and it never stopped there before. So I am very confused. Okay. Okay. Well, I never come on Twitch anymore, and on Discord there's on you and one other guy I've got notifications for, but when not busy I'll try and stop by for a bit. But later when get back I'm going to have to look what's released on Stargate. Would you recommend internet search or YouTube? I would just Google it. I follow a couple of people on what used to be Twitter, and that's how I know about it. But you could just Google it and you'd be fine. Okay, I'm watching it. We're watching. I don't know if the extra rail is super helping. It really does slow down in between. I should have had more. Okay, it really slows down there, right? Okay, I think if I put one, I feel like I want to put one here. I don't really want to put one here because I kind of want it to go slower. Cheers, thanks. But yeah, catch you soon. Catch you later, Lockstock. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. I'll be here for the next month. I still got a little bit of time left, luckily. Okay, you're going to deposit the rail, right? Grab me that rail back, please. Come on. Come on, rail. Pick it up. Pick it up. Zoop. Oh, it didn't pick up the rail. Oh, it must be full. Wow. Okay, all right. Okay. It's really not dropping off a ton, huh? Maybe, hold on. Maybe we go, I think we were okay just, oh, the rail has to be there. That's where it's powered from. Okay, all right. Well, all right. We leave it. Is it like that full? I didn't think about that as a possibility. Well, I guess at this point it's probably that full, right? Because it's just been chilling. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can grab it. And zip. Okay. Okay, great. Cool. Okay. So, first things first. I think what I want to do is make 2 more of these mechanisms. So I need 4 redstone torches, 2 repeaters, and 2 observers. Whoa, settle down. And we're going to put 1 at the other 2 points. We have 2 observers. We don't have any torches. So we need 2, 4. Okay, those are just the torches. And then for the 2 repeaters, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that should give me the 2 repeaters. Whoa, do I not have any more stone left? Here. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, cool. Great. So yeah, this Tuesday and next Tuesday, we're going to be doing some variety streams. Tomorrow is going to be a game called Star Rupture that I played. They had a demo day a bit ago, and I played a little bit of it. I think back in I want to say August or September they did a demo day. And I enjoyed it a bit. It had a bit of a what's the game? It had a bit of, I don't know, Satisfactory vibe-ish to it, kind of, slightly. Not as advanced as Satisfactory, because it had a little bit of first-person shooter built into it as well, which was kind of intriguing. So that's going to be a tomorrow thing. And then, assuming I don't get super obsessed with it, we'll be back to Minecraft. And then next week, does anybody know what next Tuesday is? If you know, you know. And if you don't, you're gonna know. And if it's bad, then I don't know. Okay, so what's up, dude? So next Tuesday is Hightail. So this Tuesday is going to be Star Rupture. We're going to see how it goes. I'm curious. And then next Tuesday is going to be Hightail. I did already pre-order it. I did like the mid tier. I didn't do the super high tier. Tomorrow is going to be Star Rupture because that releases tomorrow. There's just a lot of games releasing. I don't know. Do I really want this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't think I need that there. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's enough. I think if we just put these around and we don't go crazy, it'll be fine. So yeah. So we're going to be doing, these Tuesday releases the next 2 weeks. We're going to try these new games out and see how they are. I know there's a lot, probably an unfortunate over amount of hype for Hightail. I knew about it in the background probably since I started playing Minecraft. But I never knew super much about it. It wasn't till it died and then got rescued that I learned a little bit more about it. So we'll see if it's any good. And we're just going to play a little bit of single player, see how the game feels. There's some mods. Even though I don't really want to go too modded into Minecraft, I probably will do a little bit of modded in the Hightail world, because it doesn't look like they're doing much with the automation side of things, which for me that's that's one of those things that I like the most about these kind of games. And if it doesn't really have that, I'm gonna get bored quick. Okay, so this is activating. Okay, no, that's before the pistons, right? So, but this isn't. That's problematic. We need that there. So that can trigger this one. I guess as long as the repeaters are before pistons. So well, this one can't be because the piston's right there. But I don't think... it's fine. It's fine. This one's fine. It's before any pistons. In fact, we could probably switch it and go here with it. Extend it out a little bit more. There we go. And then where's the first piston in this line here? Okay, we can't really put this one any further. Hightail seems more exploration than automation focused. Hightail is not just exploration, but it's also very combat focused. It seems like they've posted a little bit in terms of some of the cutesier stuff that they hold on, sorry, my mic, I'm still tweaking with this new setup. I don't 100% love it yet. There's still some... What has occurred here? Why stuck down? What happened? Did you do a thing? Did you get stuck? Did I screw something up here? Okay, well, that one doesn't control that. That one's fine. That's good. Okay, why? What? I'm confused. Okay. I don't understand why that's an issue. But one of the mods I've been following called High Energy is interesting because it is an automation mod for the game. But I just don't know if the mechanics of the game itself are going to really lend itself to automation. Oh, it got stuck again. Okay, why? What is it hitting? Like, why is it getting stuck? It doesn't have too many, right? Okay, we're gonna do this just to see if that changes things. I don't know if that's gonna help. Let's just watch it and make sure it don't get stuck again. None of the other ones are getting stuck, right? It's just that one that's being goofy. It does get triggered quite a bit more though now, which is nice. I like that. How is this? Is this getting full? It is getting full. Great. Oh, wait, that got stuck now. Huh. Okay, well, maybe we do something to prevent this from happening. Maybe we do need repeaters everywhere. I don't quite understand why. Doesn't really make sense. What would cause it to get stuck? Oh, that's still stuck. What do I need to do to unstick it? Why is it getting stuck? It's this one, right? Is it like the end of a repeater line somewhere? I don't... Okay, now see, this is stuck again. What the heck is going on? Okay, let's see. If this is one, any idea why this would get stuck like this? I'm gonna put this after the line and see if it's a generic thing or if it's something else. I want to see if it's like, if it's getting stuck because it's not receiving like a strong enough signal, which doesn't make any sense, or what the deal is. I don't know which one would be activating it either. I mean, I guess at this point it has to be this one. Oh, nope, it's still getting stuck. Okay. If I put the repeater, oh, I can't put the repeater on it. So the repeater there did nothing. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that time it didn't get stuck. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm gonna give it just a little bit of a boop and boop and boop, just in case any weirdness. Okay, hopefully that's good. Okay. In the meantime, we clearly have a ton of gunpowder and a ton of sugarcane. Now the sugarcane, it got stuck again. The heck? Okay, is it because there's two pistons? Why are both... Why? What is... I don't... So that is weird. I don't understand. I seriously am confused. This piston should be firing and taking those two blocks. Okay. Oh, but that should also be taking... Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I see potentially the problem. I think I see the problem. Okay, it's like sharing blocks. Fascinating. So how could I get around that? Those are the only two, right, that it's happening to? Okay, so first let's figure out this one. This is sharing a block with this. So this, if I get rid of this, and I do this, but this needs to be this, or else that's going to take that. Unless I do this and this. What does that do? Okay. Interesting. Now this is not going for some reason. Why is this not going? Oh, because there's no redstone block there. There's no redstone there. Okay, this gets stuck still. Why? I don't know. Let me just do a quick test here. If I get rid of this and that, okay, and I reset it, boop, and then we try it again. Does it still get stuck? It did. It did. Why did it get stuck still? It's not connected to anything that should cause that. Huh. And this is fine. And that's fine. That's not connected to anything. Oh, I hate weird things like this because it just doesn't quite make sense to me. I don't like things that I don't understand. Okay, that time that went back up. So that's cool. Okay, if we get rid of this, we do that and we put it here. And then we break it again. Okay, well that time it worked. But now there is a block that's not getting broken, right? This block right here. Okay. And that is because why? Because of that block probably. Okay, let's just see what happens if it gets stucked. Okay. Okay, well that seems to be fine. So now we got to figure out this one over here. Now this one is a similar situation in that it's kind of connected to these. Right? Ish? Maybe? Maybe? Let's see here. If I get rid of that and I put it on top and I activate it. Okay, didn't get stuck there. Oh, but it's not actually going, is it? Okay. Okay. Hokadoke. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm just realizing, like, it's nighttime. It ain't lit up enough to deal with mobs. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's think. So it's connected to both sides, right? Right. Okay. There's nothing we can do. I actually decided to do a really big Minecraft project myself right now. What are you doing? Is it on this that economy server you were talking about the other day? An economy server. What? That server you had mentioned the other day? I don't know why I said an economy server, but okay, and it's stuck. Okay. You know, I gotta switch where this I don't think I like, I'm looking at like the worst possible spot for where the, no, it's in a creative world. Oh, interesting. What are you working on? If I do this and nope, that's not gonna work. If I do just that, what happens there? It's a 1/1000 model. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it's good you're doing in creative. Okay, now more things are stuck. Okay, so that did not work. That was bad. So this needs to stay that. Okay. I decided to add world edit to make things easier on me. Oh, have you tried Axiom? Might I recommend to you the beauty that is Axiom? That thing is de bomb. Okay, so just out of curiosity, if I get rid of that and I get rid of that, did this thing stop again? No, I just saw that go through the ground, right? And also, just to make sure, I'm still covering all the areas, right? Yeah, okay, we're good. So it's really just this one that's being weird. Decided to, yeah. Nope, have not tried it, but I mostly just need fill set tool anyway to plan out space. Okay. I'm just saying, you may want to look into it. It is possibly the most amazing thing ever. Quite possibly. Okay, it still gets stuck, so it's not an issue with this, right? Because nothing. No, I guess not. It would be. Well, it doesn't really make sense. It's a 1/1000 model. Mount Everest is 8 block tall. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so like one building is what, a quarter of a block? I can't even comprehend that then. 1 to 1,000. I guess, is it just, it's the whole world? Are you building buildings or no? Okay. I feel like 1 block is 1 kilometer. So you're probably not building buildings then. This seriously is not emptying out at all, huh? How much junk is in this? Oh, come on. I need it to go. I need it to go slower, and I think I need it to go past more hoppers. Milky Way, hello. How's it going? What do you think, by the way, Chaos, of the background? Nah, I am making settlements with candles. Okay. Well, there you go. That's going to be an interesting scale to see come to life. Okay, so knowing that this is not an issue of anything more than what I guess is redstone, I'll put that back. And I really don't understand what the issue is. Oh wait, hold on. It's when that happens at the same time. Is that the problem? Hold on. Let's remove this and put it here and put a delay on it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that, whatever triggers that can't happen at the same time over here. That's really all it is. So if that triggers, we need kind of a buffer. I want it to hit as far as it can, but it can stop there. Okay. Cool. Background looks good, Dash. But yeah, building, Can you click tab real quick? No one's on. Not right now anyway. Just me. Oh, now this is weird. Why you stop? Why did that one stop? I think this was better when it was not here, but over here, maybe. This, yep, okay, cool. Just wanted to see if you were playing with someone. This is a like a content creator server, but like because of when I stream, it's not usually the case that there's a lot of people on when I'm streaming. Okay, now this one's messed up. Okay, I think I need to completely change the segments here. Okay, so if I do that, so that goes at a different time than this would go. That stops that. I kind of got to keep it one side at the time. But yeah, making buildings would actually cost me my entire life, seeing that the first area that I'm making has 25,000 blocks already, and that's not even a whole country. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds bigger than the void hole that I'm doing. It got stuck again. Why is it getting stuck? More repeaters. I don't know what you're doing right now, but can you make a really basic flying machine that breaks it for you? I could. Okay. This wasn't getting stuck the other day when I was doing this. But here's the thing. I'm trying to keep it in a circle. So see how this is a circle? I want this to stay in a circle shape. Even though it does kind of look like a square, right? I'm trying to keep it in a circle. So I just don't know what is causing these to get stuck every once in a while. It really was fine before. And I like this funky little push down method. I'm just very confused as to why things have suddenly shifted. I had this going for quite a while. Oh, well, maybe you know what the difference is between now and before. I before didn't have these other two observers. So part of it could potentially be the fact that I'm getting multiple signals going at once. So when I did this before, all I had was an observer on that side and an observer on that side. So there weren't as many signals going at once. Nard is very into circles at the moment. He even made a circular perimeter on another server. I like circles. I like the difficulty of making circles. Now we're gonna let that go for a minute and see if it breaks again. But I do think that if it keeps breaking, I'm switching back to just the two observers. In the meantime, now that I've learned that this is not picking this up fast enough, we're going to, let's just check it. See, look at this. This is not picking this up fast enough. Once this passes, we're going to break this and break this and do this and this. And then we're going to do that and that. Where am I going? What are you doing? Why are you going there? Don't be weird. And that. Okay, cool. So hopefully that gives it 4 hoppers to empty out on. So that emptied out once, 2, 3. Did that get better? I hope that got better. And nothing's stuck. Nothing's stuck. It all seems to be firing good. Good fires. Good fires all around. I like good fires. Let's see how much is in here, though. Let's do a before and after. So I got to be able to grab it before it gets there. So there's 21. And that was 5. So what did it just, did that work? I didn't pay attention fast enough. There was too many things that happened too quickly for me to know what just happened there. Also, I got to pull an all-nighter tonight because my sleep schedule is messed up. I woke up at 3 p.m. Ugh. That is not fun. Okay, so there's 21 in there. And it did 7. That's not awful. We could add another hopper or 2. There's no reason we can't just like add one here and here, put like 2 back. Like here and here. So we do boop, boop, and then we do, it's coming. Boop, boop. Like that's a decent amount, right? Do we need more than that? You have to work in 2 days. So you have 2 days to get your sleep cycle back on track. Been listening to Impulse argue with chat about whether it makes a difference if you mine for ancient debris on a chunk border or not. And I'm not really sure if it does. Okay. Why is it say connecting to chat? Am I having an issue? I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm not seeing an issue in my Twitch inspector, but it says connecting. Okay. Here's my understanding of it conceptually. If he was mining with beds, and I know he's doing TNT, it could make a difference. Because the diameter that a bed explodes and breaks netherrack is further into each chunk. He was talking about mining, not using the TNT or beds, not using TNT or beds. Then no, it doesn't matter. Then no, it really doesn't. It's really just if you're going to place a bed, you might as well place the bed on the chunk boundary, because then there's more of a chance that you'll see the ancient debris in either chunk. But if he's just mining, then it makes no difference. Then it really doesn't make a difference. And the difference is really not that huge. The axolotl behind you is really cute. You like that? Okay, so I did some work over the weekend. It's not all done yet. Nothing's lit up. I got to do some lighting. So we got a redstone ore. We got my little light here. We got my creeper mug. We got the TNT lamp. We got a potion bottle, an axolotl, 2 torches. All of this will light up. Right now, the only things that light up are the torches. My Scarland art book and my season 8 signed movie poster. The wiki says that ancient debris distribution is in 2 veins per chunk between different Y levels. Per chunk. So if you're blowing something up, you want to be able to see in both chunks as much as possible. So the theory is if you mine the border, each individual block has the same odds of being a vein, but you have a chance of finding 4 veins, I guess. But the vein could be anywhere in the chunk. So if you're just mining it, you're not exposing enough of the chunk to see it, I feel like. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. I want to show you one thing. So these guys are actually pretty dope. Potion bottles will be dope too when I can actually get them to go. But this guy right here, check this out. This is pretty cool. So it's got different colors. Wow, that looks... I mean, you could see, it's funny. You could see the color on my face is obviously red, blue stone, soul torch, green. I don't know what green's for. There's no green torch. Wow, the camera, you could actually tell the color. Whoa, purple gets really weird. Why is purple like crazy? It's very confused by the colors. That's the redstone one. It's very not red looking for some reason. It lights up. It's cool. Okay, anyway. It all lights up. It all lights up, but only the torches are rechargeable built-in batteries that you could like plug in with a USB-C for some reason. Not the other ones. It's the same either way. The only thing that would make it a difference would be either you plan to mine the whole chunk or not. then it's an argument of guaranteed 2 veins versus a potential of 4, I guess. See, and in my head, if you're blowing up a bed, you're getting not the whole chunk, but you're definitely mining more of a chunk than if you were just mining. I heard something that there's going to be like pink torches, I think, which would be cool. I don't know about pink torches. I don't think so. I think the only thing that I've seen that is is pretty interesting is they added the you know what? Hold on. The tint. They do have the potential for getting like actual lighting in there. So wait, hold on. Wait. Time out. Did they do anything? Checking snapshots. Did they do any snapshot work today? No, nothing. Okay. I'm curious to see if they're going to release a snapshot for tomorrow, being the new year. Solution: just build a TNT duper and chunk eat a large portion of that. I mean, you'd have to build a flying TNT duper, and then you'd have to hope that you're not going to run into a million things. So, I don't know. Maybe? I do not know if I like the position of this monitor. I don't think I like the position of the chat. I feel like the chat needs to be... How do I want to do this? Well, that doesn't feel great. I want it to be better. I don't know. I'm going to have to like reconfigure this, I think. I want the chat to be there, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's where I want the chat to be. Oh, but yeah. I feel like OBS is kind of not the easiest to work. The window placement. It's been like very difficult to come up with, this feels too high now, a good monitor layout. Okay, that's there. That's fine. And now I want this to the side, but I want it under here. It's very, very annoying. I don't understand why I can't just place this where I want to. I want this under here. Oh, no. Just under this one. God. This is a nightmare. I can't place it. Things are very difficult to place here. You're addicted to Kinder Bueno. Help. They're so good. There's nothing to help with those. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy those. Yeah, this literally won't let me place anything under my source monitor now. I could place it above, to the right, or to the left. But I can't play. Can I undock my source monitor? I can't. I want it there. Okay, I think there's only one way to do this. Hold on. This is going to be a mess for a sec. You guys can't see what I'm doing even, so it doesn't matter. I'm trying to reorganize this so chat goes where I want it to go. Oh, God. Okay. So that's a thing. So I want this there. That's cool. Oh, but I want this there. No, it really won't let me. Fascinating. It's almost impossible. It's like impossible to move this the way I want to. I don't understand. Huh. I am so confused. I don't even see where chat is anymore. That's how much I've messed this up. I can't like put a window directly below my source monitor, and it's killing me right now. It's really obnoxious. Oh, now I've screwed up my whole streaming setup. Why did I do this while I was streaming? Hold on. Full height docks? What does that mean? If I get rid of that, does it let me do it? No. Nope. The one place I want it, I can't put it. I might need something better than OBS because it just does not, it's not giving me what I need. Source toolbar. If I get rid of that, will it let me do it? Nope. Okay. No, it will not let me do it. Fascinating. Okay. I don't know why, but my thing is now very screwy. And I don't have a good way to fix it. So we're just going to move on and try and get it good enough so I can still see what I'm kind of doing and hope for the best. Sorry. This is horrendous looking now. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah, I don't. God, this is awful looking. It's so weird. It won't, like, literally won't let me put a single monitor, like, dock below my source. Whoa. Hold on. Now that's really bad looking. Okay, whatever. I'm going back to playing the game. This is really annoying. Ugh. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this setup and try and figure out the encrypted. I blame encrypted. This is all encrypted's fault. I'm trying to use the vertical monitor system, and the way I want my windows laid out is just very difficult right now. I can't get things where I want it. And I'm not in love with this desk either. This desk, I think I made a mistake on this desk. It has like cross beams, and because of these cross beams, I can't like push my chair in so that I'm close enough to the desk, if that makes sense, without my arms like hitting the cross beams, which is really annoying. But I couldn't find a desk that was long enough. This is like a 76 inch desk. And every one that I looked at had like these weird cross beams that were super annoying. I don't know. It's going to take a bit. See, I like where the chat is right now. That's like a good height for it. But my whole screen is messed up because I physically can't put a window underneath there. Do you use Windows Power Toys stuff? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Windows Power Toys? Fancy Zones? I don't know. What is that? I mean, right now, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to send you a screenshot. This is what I'm working with. I can't basically, I'm trying to make it so that I can put one of these docks underneath my source, but nothing goes underneath my source as much as I try. Lets you define zones and hold a key to snap things to sections of the windows. See, I don't really need that because everything I'm doing is just in OBS, so it's not like a super big issue. It's just I can't. OBS just kind of doesn't give me the flexibility when it comes to snapping the different things to the source monitor for some reason. That middle section, I can't physically put anything linked underneath it. It just doesn't line up, which is annoying. So I might just have to play with how to connect. Ah, it screwed up again. It screwed up again. Why? Why did it screw up again? Yeah. Just OBS layout stuff. Oh, it fixed itself though. I guess if it fixes itself, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, we're just going to leave it then if it fixes itself. Yeah. The OBS layout is what's kind of killing me. And I don't know, maybe there's a plugin for like better OBS layouts or something to mess with the windows better. Okay, now the question here is whether or not need like a vertical layout present and a horizontal one. I mean, because there's no way to make it look nice both ways. No, totally. I agree. I had, let's see here. No, I don't do that. View, tools. How do I do this? Docs, view. What the heck? I had like, I swear I had a preset mode here. Oh, I can't switch profiles while I'm streaming? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I had a decent layout before, but I was noticing where chat was straining my neck to look down at chat. So that was kind of annoying. I have chat in a good spot right now, but everything else is now screwed up. Because I just can't snap a window directly under the source monitor. I've been doing streaming for 5 years now. You'd think by now I would like have 6 years. It'll be 6 years in March. That's how long I've been streaming for. You'd think I guess it's only been like a day of streaming with a vertical monitor. So it might take a little bit of time for me to get used to it. Or at least to figure out how to make it work right. Okay, so moving quickly along. We want to try and hook these up with an autocrafter. But first, I think what I want to do is, geez Louise, I want to put the circular layout around this thing, just so we know where the exterior is for both of these. So, let's do this. Is this wood really the outside? No, I don't think so, right? It's actually like there. So this is fine. And then this one is there. So let's lower that one. And that's supposed to be the outside wall. Oh, wait, which way do I go? I want to go this way. I want to see it there. Okay, cool. That's perfect. So anything I build is going to need to be inside here-ish, which I think is fine. Oh, I don't have any shears. That's fine. So as far as building an autocrafter, if I want to connect this circle up to this circle, and we're going to try and think about it in terms of a diagonal, then we want to go, this is the outer ridge here, like that, like that. I don't know, is the collection system inside? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Like this, like this. So I don't know what this is going to look like yet. But if we want to attempt to do a diagonal, what does this look like? Boop, 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 boop. I think I did it right. So then it's, the other one is like this. Kind of. It should line up there. Hopefully. And that one's touching. Yeah. Okay. So that's the diagonal. I don't know why I'm trying to build in very crazy diagonals and stuff, but you know, might as well get funky here. Okay. So we want, there's going to be a door. And it's going to be probably, what is it? Is this an odd number? Let me think. So this is a wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it's an even number, I think the door would be here. So we'd come in and there will be a chest somewhere that has rockets in it. Okay. Whatever. I actually don't think it matters because most of this is going to be underground, but it's a start. Whoa, hey, I meant to put these back in here. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of the schematic for now. Now, how do we want to do this? This needs to turn into paper. So let's think about that for a second. Let's clear some room here. And we want to keep it within the constraints of this sphere. If we want to do that, let's say we have, maybe I should actually take, no, it's all gonna be underground. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna see it. The country I'm currently working on for the model has a land area roughly the size of Georgia. And what is that in equivalent blocks? Okay. So let's do this just so we can see what we're doing. Burp, burp, burp. And then let's get, what do we need? We need a comparator. We need 2 comparators, 2 crafters, 150,000 blocks. Good God. I want pictures when you were done. I need another dropper, which means I need cobblestone. I got plenty of that. And boop, dropper, boop, boop. I need a craft. I need 2 crafting tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 crafting tables. Iron, more redstone. God, how do you make a crafter? I have no idea off the top of my head. Craft. I've hit buttons. Well, I need a lot more iron. Okay, great. Yum. I might have to. Is there an iron shop? I wonder if there's an iron shop. Nobody's online, so I can't ask anybody. I feel like I should go see if there's an iron shop at some point. What do I mean, I got some diamonds. I think I should have enough for this though. Zip, 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 zip. Okay. So yeah, I gotta see if there's like a plugin or something for OBS so I can like a better docking plugin, because this is just painful right now. I was thinking if this really doesn't work, it might go right here. It might go above horizontally. I don't think it's going to be great to go horizontally over here, but it might end up there. I really want to try making the vertical thing work. I really do, just for you, Encrypted. No, actually, it's just because I don't want, like, looking all the way over here then is going to be insane. I mean, chat will always be here, I guess. And that's not too far. It's interesting because, you know, some streamers have the camera positioned where chat is. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what's better. Is it weird? Like, is this... I think this is the first time the camera perspective for me looking and streaming has ever been directly on. Like, I have this lined up where the camera is... I'm looking right at the camera, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's right above my monitor. That's the camera. My monitor is right there. I don't know what's better in terms of where I should be looking. I don't know if the audience has a preference. Audience probably doesn't care because most of you guys are just listening to me anyway. So, well, hello there. Yeah, so plans this week. Tomorrow, I kind of want to stream Star Rupture. Thursday, Nardcraft. I want to do more with the modificator thing or bobber. I would like to you don't know. I don't know either. I would like to make a thing with the mud to break it, like, you know, do the TNT issue, do the TNT thing. So that way I can start actually getting mud. I think that would be cool. And then Friday, I might work on what you sent me, Encrypted, and start trying to make that teleporter. Okay, wait, before I hook this up, let's just think this through. So, if we put the crafter here, nothing's going to go into it, right? So if we do this, oh God, my brain just exploded. Should be fun. Looking forward to seeing you stuck in a teleport loop. I mean, even if he doesn't release the like how-to thing, I'm gonna try it. I really want to try it. Why? Okay, hold on. Why am I like blanking on how to do this? I don't think I've done this in a hot minute. This to this to this to this, and then the output from this would trigger this, right? Yeah, the concept isn't that common. Just realizing that it's possible for a golem to update a compass state. I think RaiseWorks was even messing with something with that. I kind of want to go the other way with this, actually. So I think as long as this doesn't block the hoppers, I think I actually want to go here to there to block. I might need a target block. Maybe. I haven't seen any of it in a while. I have. So boop, boop, boop. I want to see this redstone. Nope, that's going to go into the comparator. Can I take a repeater off of it? It's hard powering the block, so I should be able to take a repeater out of it. Right? 1, 2. The comparator would hard... What's happening? The comparator would hard power the block at some point. Okay, so we want that to light up. I feel like I'm doing this backwards. I feel like I've done that backwards. It shouldn't be like this, right? Yeah. But I do find it so. I mean, you and everybody else. Oh, and I can't blame anybody. Okay, so that, right? Okay. So that we don't want that powered when it's like that. Subtract mode? No, hold on. Why do I always have issues with this? So that's got 2 in it. This is 3. We want this to be off right now. Okay. This should be off. That's off. Okay. And now if we do... No, I want you to stay off until you're 3. What am I doing wrong? I kind of wish the auto crafters were built differently. I would like to see it have an item slot where you place the item you want to craft, then it would craft based on redstone signal that powers it. I feel like that would be a little bit too easy, though. I feel like that would be a little too easy. Why, what am I doing here? This to this. Subtract mode. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. While if this is full, it should activate. Okay, interesting. So that activates it there. Let's see that. We want that to not be active. Second I do that, it's activated. Should no signal, right? No signal, no signal. No signal. Great. Okay. And one thing, and it ought to... Okay. Doesn't matter. So 3 and 3, that's off, right? Put one thing in here, it turns on. Put 3 things in there. Okay, it's on. We want that to be off. Oop. On. Off. On. Okay. The math doesn't quite work out. I don't understand why. It's in subtract mode. 1 minus 3. What is this? What is this signal here? What is the new 3? F3 plus F6? I want red. Wait, how do I see signal? Chunk generation. What would it be called? Light levels level? No. Level. Particle render. Light levels. I want to see the redstone. Nope. Show me the redstone intensity. Local difficulty. Looking at block. Oh, interesting. It has to be looking at block. Okay. So there. 0. 0. 1. This is where my brain gets frustrated with redstone. It's in subtract mode. So in my head, this is a signal of 3. This is a signal of 1. This should be a signal of 2. If I wanted to, it's this. No, it's this minus this, except it's a signal of 9 and 8. Oh, it's the, wait, why is it 9 and 8? Oh, because it's 1 through 15. Is that why? Take the subtract mode off. 9. 6 clicked and 3 sugarcane. Put the other at 9. Or open. No, you mean like this. Okay. It's I see. It's reverse in my head. I understand. So the signal is how many are disabled, not how many are enabled. So this right now has a redstone signal of 9. This technically right there has a redstone signal of 8. I put it in, they match, now I get the signal. I'm never going to remember that, and that's what I hate about myself. Okay. It's fine. Great. Cool. So now, how do we want to do this? I think the best way to do it is, this will go here. So if I put this would lock it. But if I do this and I do this, if I do this, that power, yeah. And then I do this. Okay, but no power. Check Discord. Checking. Oh my God. You have a lot of work to do. Okay, well, time for a meeting to talk about all the issues someone had while I was out. Oh, goodness. Good luck. Okay, so if I do that, hold on. I need to sleep. Do I have more redstone? Goodness gracious. We're in connecting to chat mode again. Oh, I wonder if I'm still on Wi-Fi. Oh well, it's fine. Let me grab some redstone. Let's sleep. Hold on 1 second. I'll get a text message. I'll get back to that. You wanted pictures considering that blob is just one country out of 100. You have a lot of work to do is what I'm realizing. How long do you think it's going to take you to do that? Boop. Boop. Nope, I placed wrong. Okay, so before this gets out of control, let's assume that we're going to send it in a water stream to be crafted into rockets. Shall we? We're going to assume that. Because that's what I plan on doing. I don't know how yet, but that's where the idea is. See, we actually want to do this, and boop boop. For now, I think I'll put it into a chest, but oh wait, hold on. Let's do that. No. Do this. Years. Oh, God. Years is a long time. And we do that, and then we break that, and then we do this to that, boop, to that, to this, and then water bucket to, let's see how far it goes. Boop, boop, boop. We'll go to there for now. And we'll say that we're going to put, for now, this into a chest. And we're actually going to face it this way. So this goes this way. You know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. I mean, they do say that. They do say that. But they don't know. They weren't there. Who's they, by the way? Historians? Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere slowly. This should maybe at least get us to start making paper. I don't know what's gonna happen when I start to have. I have too many items in my inventory. I need one more row. I need 2 more rows. No, one more row. What I wouldn't give for 1 more row of inventory space. Not a lot, but enough to make it better. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I feel like this should go here for now. Okay, cool. And then we need this, and then this will get me 1 more chest. Okay, cool. Oh, I do need the redstone still. Hang tight. Boom. Great. Okay. Oh my gosh. We got it. We got something. And boop. Shaboop. So, oh, I need hoppers. Ow. Now, hopefully, this isn't so fast that I'm going to end up getting sugar cane. I don't think so. I don't know why that would be the case. Okay, mistakes have been made. I don't know how I flew into there. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. That's all Jim Dandy Willikers. We do that. We do this. We do this. And then I need 1 more hopper. More hoppers, please. 1 more hopper. Cool. What is this nonsense? Deny. Bye. Okay. Your auto mod is catching that quite a bit. Which is great. I like it. Okay. Yes? 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 Very good. Very, very good. Okay. 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 Cool. So, now, we need to think about how this is gonna work. I'm stuck in a hole. I need to think about this. So we want a dropper, and we want to, this is nowhere near where I need this to be. It's fine. I think I need more space here. Where's the water stream? The water stream's there. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm getting sugar. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. We've got it. We've got to start here. I'm not getting any sugar. No, great. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of this. Whoa, that was a lot of paper. Let's put this away for now. Do you want more progress or when is it really done? If it's gonna be years, no, but send me progress pictures in a week. Okay. So let's think this through. I want another crafter. Do I have enough iron? I think so. So I need a dropper, a crafting bench. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would do it every time I get them out. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so 2 inputs. 1 coming from there, 1 coming from there. Say that's there. Okay, so we have this and this. That's rockets. Okay, we got rockets coming from there. And we have paper coming from over here. Cool. And then we would have a chest right here. Okay. And then it would be like that, which means that one might come really soon. Other ones will take a while. No, yeah, I get that. That makes sense. That makes sense. We need more iron. Let's just get this whole thing smelting, shall we? We need 2 droppers. We need 2 droppers. Dropper. We need 2 observers. Okay. That is going to push out the what is that going to push out? That's going to push out the gunpowder. And then, oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not. If that's full, I'm trying to think about. Do I do this with like logic or not? And I think for right now, I'm not going to. I need 2 more comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. So let me just see here. I'll figure out the water streams later. So in this instance, how can I line this up? So if I do this, and I do this, and I do this. So if it's, how did anything get in there? Oh, because it's coming from there. So it's 3. So if that's full, that's when that's full. So we, whoops, no. So this is full, and this is 2. So if this gets paper and gunpowder, It should get a redstone signal. It does. Look at that. Okay, cool. So, boop, boop, boop. Nope, that needs to be a repeater. Let's sleep real quick. You know, we already have so much stuff that I will just instantly fill this thing up as it is. With rockets. Now I do go through rockets a lot, but like I'm producing more rockets than I'm using at this point. This is so way more efficient than I was expecting it to be. I forgot to actually make the repeater. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see here. Is this going to be enough? Okay, that made 3 rockets. Let's just try again, make sure we're right. And boop, boop. Doesn't matter the order. Doesn't matter the order. And just to try it one more time. Actually, wait, hold on, because I don't remember which one I put in first. So first attempt, gunpowder on the left. Boop. This attempt, gunpowder on the right. Does not matter. Great. Okay, cool. So we want to, let's see, we want the gun, we want this to flow from here. So let's grab a trapdoor, I guess, for now. So we're gonna do this. Oh, have I told you how much my inventory is in pain? Trapdoor? Trapdoor. Let's go with the trapdoors. And then let's get some water. 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, cool. Ooh, and ice? Maybe? If I was smart, I would have gotten some ice already. I'm so smart. Yay. Okay, cool. Zoop. To do. So, this will actually go here. Like that. And then we are going to put a trapdoor there. Like that. And then we're going to do a water stream that goes to there. Like that. And hopefully that should start filling up with paper. And on this side, I see a slight flaw. We'll get back to that. Let's. This is gonna be painful. Okay, hold on. Time out. I need more stuff in my inventory. I gotta empty out the gunpowder that's in there first things first. So we do this. I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. Here's what's happening right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, and break. Yep, it's okay. And boop. And the rest of the gunpowder goes there. And that goes there. Cool. Okay, my inventory is good. We're okay. So that's gonna go there. And then for the time being, because we can, we're gonna just do this. This is gonna be a lot of gunpowder very quickly. And I just feel like it's all going to get messed up, but that's fine. Why won't you place the way I want you to place? There. Okay, cool. Boop, 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 boop. And then water stream. I've placed the water stream inaccurately. Let's attempt this again. Water stream. Cool. And then this will be hopefully clear. Yes. And then we will do that. And then we will do that. And that'll go there. Okay. So for argument's sake, let's say, is this hooked up? No. Where's, I need one more hopper, don't I? I use the hopper. Where did I use the hopper over there? Okay, great. One more hopper. Cool. Okay. Before I do this, I almost want to just preload it, right? I'm stuck. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got gunpowder already. Okay. Boop boop. I can't reach it now. That's fine. We do this. We do that. Okay. Let's put some in here. Okay, that's gonna start going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see how badly this goes for me. Yep, okay. That was kind of the concern. So we need to do this better. And how are we going to do that? We need a pulse. We need it to pulse. So let's get rid of this for now. And let's think this through. And this is probably, are you full here? Yeah, okay. We need, we need 2 more observers. And a sticky piston. So I don't think there's any other recipe that this can craft, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But, you know, let's just see here. So if we do I need more room. This is such a mess. If we do that, and we do this, and we do a block there, and then a block there, and then we get rid of that. It's probably activated it. Great. And then we do that. Nope. That's wrong. We wanted to push this that way, which means we want to place this here and do that. Okay, great. Now good things are happening. And then we do this and we do that, and that should start getting us paper. Okay, but we need the gunpowder as well. Okay, let's clean this up. There's the gunpowder. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm getting a lot of gunpowder in my inventory. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's kind of working. Kind of. This is gonna break soon, right? Oh my god, there's so much. This is gonna be a lot of rockets. I think this is a lot more than I was expecting. This whole chest is gonna be overflowing soon. Okay, let's let that go. Okay, cool. I think what we should do is get a shulker box for the ender chest, and we'll get this filled with rockets first. And then, oh goodness gracious, there's so much crap in here still. Okay, okay. Oh, my poor inventory. Eventually I think I need to make this a logic thing because this is just bad. These seeds need to go away. So basically, like, it won't activate unless, like, the hoppers are full or something. I don't know. Okay. Good. I have a feeling this is probably already broken at this point. Or not, maybe? I don't know. No, surprisingly not. Okay. Cool. It's going at hopper speed, so I guess that's good. Let's take this and refill that. Great. And let's take this and is this system going well? This seems to be going very well. That's going about hopper speed. And then we got all the sugar cane out of here. I like it. I accidentally picked up some paper. Boop. We're still going well. Yes. Okay. Now, I guess in theory this will never actually be perfect until we actually get logic in here. Because the second this empties out, if either one of these gets in here first, it's just going to block the system. Which means, like, we need to be able to take a comparator signal from that hopper. What time is it? Oh, I don't know, too much longer. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. So, basically, oh my gosh, that is a lot already. That's insane. Jeez Louise. Wowzers. So that's full. Cool. It's not broken yet. That's great. So how would we do this? I guess we need two comparators. This is amazing. I can't believe this is so full already. So gosh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two comparators. Yeah. Probably more than that. No, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically say that just because of how much we're getting, we're going to compare it to redstone blocks. We're not going to do anything more than that, which means that'll cut down on some room. Okay, so because we know it will only ever get these two items, right? You know, it's borked. And this is borked. So let's pull all of this out for right now, as is the expectation. Did we get through all of the paper? Is that what's occurred here? No, this got borked. Why did this get borked? I don't quite understand what happened there. Okay, weird. It's fine. Very strange. Whatever. Okay. So let's think about this. This is full. Let's get this out of the way. How can I do this? I'm going to have to do something very messy, and that's fine. Let's block this for now. So we have it going into here. And if we do this, and we do this, this will only get power if it is full. Now, that's fine. Now we need to get this signal over to here. This is going to be the grossest bit of redstone. So this would power this block if it was full. Right? And we need to make sure we don't interrupt the water stream. And hopefully we do this. And we're going to go up. And I do not have enough blocks. Boop, boop. Boop. And boop. Okay. Boop. This is absolutely insane. So, if it's full, this gives us a redstone signal. Okay, right? This is so messed up. This is so bad. And cool. Now we have to do that over here somehow. You know what? This whole thing. Just stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Great. Stop, stop, stop for right now. This is full. Boop. This hurts me so much, this inventory. I don't know why I even have these rails on me right now. Why do I have so many rails on me? Okay. Great. Fine. So we don't need to do this thing anymore, right? We're actually going to do this a little bit differently. Oh my god. I don't need rails. I don't need this paper. I don't need this quartz. I don't need this gunpowder, all that go away. Cool. So here's what I'm thinking. Similar concept. We have comparator. And we have this. If this is like that, if it's full, it will produce a signal. Great. Okay. So we have two things, both producing signals. We're basically there. That has to be a full signal. That has to be a full signal. Yeah. I need redstone torches now. I don't remember how many. Is it 2? Or 3? Let's just make 3. We have enough bits to do this. Right. Okay. So, if we bring this over and this up, and this goes like this, and let's say that's full. Let's get that guy full right now. So they both have a signal because they are both full. Boop, boop. Okay, so that's got a signal. Okay, so that light is off. And then this light is off. Both of those lights are off because these are good, which means that, oh god, this is off. If I break this, that's off. If I break that, that's off. Okay. Hold, please hold. On, off. Do I need them closer? Off. What is it like? Should I do this? This? Oh god. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Nope. Boop. Oh, wait. I gotta, hold on. So if I do this, I do this. But if I break that, that turns off. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I need black here, and then this here, that there, and I need one more repeater. This is redstone at its finest, right? Great, great, great. So, this stays on as long as this or this are full. At which point, this is extended. That went off. Why didn't this then... did it activate or something? I'm confused. Why is this not full anymore? This is not full anymore. This is problematic because this is going to power that. We only want that to be powered. Which is fine. That's not powered like that. Hold on. I get rid of this. I put that there. I put this there. And this faces like that. Oh god. And this faces like that. Okay. So, if I do this, interesting. Okay, hold on. I think we're cooking. Right? This is full. Why isn't this activating? Oh, because this isn't full now. Okay. So we got to get this going again. There's like no buffer whatsoever. Probably should put another hopper on each side as a bit of a buffer. I think things are happening though. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just got to put a bit of a buffer in there. And then I think I'll be happy. And then I think I'm done, right? So we need one more chest. Cool. And then we have enough iron. We do. Car. And then if we do, so we're going to do this. We're going to cover that up. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to cover that up. And what did I break over here? Did I break anything? I don't think so. I think we're good. Cool. So that stays full. And this stays full. Or is it not full anymore? Oh no. Hold on. Please hold. Ew, no. We can fix. Can we fix? It's going into the corner. How do we stop that from happening? Wait. Don't. Is that happening with the other one too? Goes there, goes there. No, that. Oh, wait, maybe it is. I can't tell. Okay, hold on. Is this locked? Is this locked? Is that actually what's happening? Am I locked? I've locked it. That's actually the problem here. This hopper. Oh my god. I've screwed everything up. I've locked this hopper with this. Is that happening over here? Okay. Okay. This is going swimmingly. Well, we've learned some things. Okay, hold on. Time out. So comparator. So we want to switch where this all is then, so we don't accidentally lock this. This goes there. This goes here for a moment. This will. Oh God. If I do that, that'll lock that. Okay. If I put a redstone block there, it's going to. That locked that signal, so that's not going to work. Wow. So I really want a buffer, but where do I put this thing? You know what? I have an idea. We're going to use a composter. We're just going to use a filled composter. I think that is the way to go. We take a composter, we fill it up, and we go with that. Oh, but we're going to need another comparator. Okay, hold on. It's fine. I was really trying to avoid getting crazy here, but we'll do that. This will be full. Right? So if this is full and we do that, then we'll get a signal out of this. which means we'll be able to do that and do that. Whoop, not there. There and there. And this will go to there. And then boop, boop. Is that right in all sorts of ways? So that's empty. This is Janktown. This can all go into there. Why is this producing any sort of signal? This shouldn't be producing any sort of signal. Why signal? This should only, or wait, hold on. If it's full, it should only produce a signal if it's full. What is happening? I don't understand. I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't have to be full. Okay, it's fine. Great. It really does not have to be full. So as long as it's somewhat full, we're okay. Because paper is going to come out probably more or less frequently than gunpowder, potentially. Okay, see you. So right now, if I'm looking at this, the only reason it's not going is because we're out of gunpowder. How full did this thing get? Oh my gosh, doesn't even matter. Just get all the gunpowder out of the system here. Right? Take all of this, make sure everything's empty, and just get it gone. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay? Cool. So what's really going to happen is this thing is going to overflow. I think this is everything, though, on a technical level. This is still hooked up. This is still working as needed. This needs to go away. Okay, cool. This is out of paper, so it doesn't go off right now. Until we get more paper. And the gunpowder side of things is, well, very full. Because we had just so much extra gunpowder. Is it gonna be too full? This is gonna start overflowing very quickly. Which is fine. This is also gonna overflow. I can't believe how quickly that all got filled up. That was very fast. We sleep. So now it's just like passively waiting for sugarcane, I guess, right? I want to get this guy filled up over here. Let's put this stuff away because I think we're good. Redstone, crafter. More redstone. Wood. Stone. We can get rid of that for now. Don't need that guy. Put all that away except for one. We can put this away. So I guess the other way, I don't know how else I could have gone. This is full, isn't it? This is so full. And this is going as quickly as it can. Oh. How full is the chest? Is this not emptying fast enough? I wonder. 6. Is that what it's just caught? Here, we'll wait until it comes back and see if all 6 go away. I feel like those should all go away. I feel like they should all get pretty well dumped. Yeah, okay, cool. That's not too bad. Still a decent amount. I do want to empty all this. I'm just going to be okay with the gunpowder despawning at this point, because we're just going to get so freaking much of it. Oh god, I'm on the roof. Oh, I have too much rockets now. I have too many rockets. Okay, so that is done. So this comes in. As it comes in, it produces paper. As this comes in, it flows over here and despawns at this point. And this just keeps going. This is just actively always going quite a bit, which is, I think, part of the craziness. Is this missing some? This is just not getting activated by anything else. It's part of the problem. This only gets activated by that one. But I think it needs to for the time being, which it's fine. As long as they all kind of go every once in a while, I think it's okay. I mean, I think it's probably better that this doesn't need as much to activate, I guess, in this case. Since we're not going to get as much paper as we are gunpowder, which is interesting. Now, how much, we're wasting a lot? Not really. I mean, it just activated again. Like, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's put away the dirt. I mean, all in all, not too bad. We managed to do some productive things today. We cleaned up. We cleaned up hardcore. We got rid of this thing. Moved that over there. We got rid of the whatchamacallit? Dripstone. We got rid of the dripstone nonsense. And we made a quick logic based gunpowder farm. Well, the gunpowder farm already existed. A quick logic based rocket crafting thing. So when this hits a certain value and that hopper hits a certain value, it crafts. Very simple. Very simple and lovely. It's a little slow on the sugarcane. Or we just had way too much gunpowder to start. I think we just had way too much gunpowder to start is really the issue. I think if I'm running around here, out of the things that are going to catch up, I think the sugarcane will eventually catch up. I could also just kind of help it along, but like, I feel like it's about to overflow anyway. Like we're so close to it just overflowing. I'm just not going through rockets enough. Boop. Yeah. And this should despawn soon, hopefully. Maybe. How much is in here? Oh, 3 stacks. It's fine. We'll leave this in here as emergency reserves. And we can put all of this stuff away as well. Not too bad. Okay, so we have got some dirt, which means that we can do some more terraforming then, I guess. That's pretty good. And how do we do on the iron? Oh, we got all of the iron passively while we were chilling out. That was going, so that's good. Iron's good. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to need any more rockets for the season. So that's cool. Look, we're already down to -2 from that side. Let's just ignore the 3 stacks we have in there for now. See, the thing is, this is more likely to keep going while I'm running around than this. This is going to be a cool little building when it's done. I don't know that I'm going to keep the diagonal shape, but we will see. Okay. I am going to call it there. I got to figure out the window situation over here. This is going to drive me up a wall. I'll be back tomorrow. We will be doing a different game tomorrow. Not a Minecraft game. We'll see how it goes. We will see how variety stream works. I do not know. I think it's a PG-13 stream because I think there's swearing in the game. I can't remember. So we might have to get rid of the family friendly for that one. We will see. But I am going to head out and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.